That's how the weather looks. Mountains are covered in a blanket of cloud cover. It's windy as heck and it's gonna rain like hell.
Lay across my big breast bed. Stay, lady, stay. Stay while the night is still ahead.
The biggest hits.
Leaving Pahrump. Crossing the mountains for Death Valley. Ah. Close to Death Valley. 20 minutes outside of Pahrump. Try to get that sign. Didn't get it in time. This is Death Valley Junction. Be the home of the Amargosa.
Take the next right onto California 127 North, then turn left onto California 190 West.
There's the Amargosa Opera House. That's all I was trying to name. Used to be cat houses here and stuff. It looks pretty dead now, but yeah, that's the Amargosa Opera House. Death Valley Junction, you know, turning on 127 North. And I'm going to take this turn.
Take the next left onto California 190 West.
Yep, according to what she said. That's what she said. Alright. I don't know where a street goes, but that's how you make the turn.
Continue on California 190 West for 116 miles.
Oh, yeah. So I've been at Furnace Creek in 30 miles. I don't know if that's 30 minutes, probably more like 40 minutes. But after that is Lone Pine, another hour or so, I guess. At least an hour or so. About an hour from there, I guess. And the other side of that mountain range in front of me, the other set of mountains, which could be Mount Whitney, have snow on it. All right, y'all, later. So 30 minutes outside of Death Valley. Death Valley, where I'm dropping down into it. Death Valley, straight ahead. Actually, I'm in it. I've been in it for a couple of minutes. Real pretty place. That's a Brisky Point up there ahead. It was kind of tan-looking hills. That's Zabriskie Point, I think. I just passed Dante's View a few miles ago. And before that, you can camp in the desert pull-out area with slabs. It's free as long as you're outside of Death Valley. I think you pay $14 or something for it's either 7 or 8 days that you get here. The campgrounds, most of them cost something. There are a few free ones though, like Wild Rose, which is kind of up in elevation. I think that's a free one. But yeah, this is Death Valley, and this is like the beginning of Zabriskie Point or something, I think, because I remember those hills. It'll look like tan colored like that, so it probably connects to the Zabriskie Point view area. I recommend that. That's very pretty. I like that. I mean, Dante's View, I think it is, whatever, is nice, but windy as hell all the time. And that's the thing. I mean, you're at the top there, but you can see basin, or Badwater Basin is what they call it. You can see it from there. You can see Death Valley dang there, or I mean southern part. I mean, Death Valley's huge. You're not going to see all of it from there, but you're going to see a big portion of it. All of the Badwater Basin for sure, which are the salt flats and the lowest point, lowest sea level point in the U.S. Anyway, Death Valley is an amazing place. It's about almost 70 degrees here now. I'm not going to camp here tonight because there's no phone reception. I'm going to go up by Lone Pine and camp up there at a place called Alabama Hills. And it's really scenic, and I'm hoping to find an open spot. It's free camping, free dispersed camping, and I'm hoping I'll get there. It's Friday, so hopefully there'll be an open spot. We'll find out. If not, I'm going to boondock somewhere. But anyway, Death Valley is a beautiful place. I really like it. Highly recommend coming here if you've never been here. I like it now that I've been to Anza Borrego State Park, which is another big desert system. This is way more scenic than that is. And unless you're in the heavy off-road stuff, I would rather recommend that you come to Death Valley, to be perfectly honest. Way more scenic, a lot of excellent hikes. Don't do it during the summer naturally, but what is it, February 12th? Almost about 70 degrees a day here. That's a cooling trend actually. It was probably in the mid-70s usually this time of year. Could hit 80 easily this time of year. Beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, there are so many scenic cliffs and mountains and hiking trails, and you just hike forever. I should probably stay there another day, but I want to see this place up at Lone Pine, and I want to get cell phone reception. I don't know if they'll have it at Furnace Creek. I'm almost to Furnace Creek, which is where the main visitor area is, and I'm going to see if I can get a reception up there. Alright guys, take care. Bye. Alright, there you go. Sorry I had a cuss because my goddamn phone was slow. Anyway, that's Mesquite Sand Dunes over there. See that sandy stuff? The hilly sandy stuff? Those are sand dunes, okay? I got proof because there's a sign right there that says so, okay? That's the Mesquite Sand Dunes. If you want to get sand in your shoes and get bogged down in sand with a bunch of other people that want to pretend like they're in a desert western dying of thirst, you can go ahead and do it. Be my guest, man. I hate sand in my shoes. That's why I avoid beaches with shoes on. I think a walk in flip-flops, I guess, might be better anyway. And just a few miles outside of Stovepipe Wells, which is straight ahead of me. And I think I'll be almost out of the park at that point. All right, bye. Not too sure, but I think this is Panamint Springs. I know I'm in Panamint Springs Valley. I'm guessing this is probably Panamint Springs. I haven't seen a sign for it, but the restaurant, tent and RV campground, gas station looks like $4 a gallon for regular. Little general store there. And there's a campground over there. And there's a bear in front of a restaurant right there. Oh, I just saw the sign. It was behind me. Panamint Springs. Pretty barren and pretty dry out here, as evidenced by the rock formations and stuff. Death Valley is way more attractive. If you camp here, you're insane. I guess it depends what you want, though. Okay. 30 minutes away, I guess, from Lone Pine. Or 35 minutes, something like that. Excuse me, cars pass me, getting rude ass out. Anyway, double line, you dumb bastard. Sorry, my phone's trying to focus on bugs again. Let's zoom backwards. That's the mountains. See the snow on them? That's the Sierra Nevada mountains. The other ones I passed through are just Death Valley and Panamint Springs. But right there where the snow is, that's the Sierra Nevada. That's the beauty of California right there, by God. The Pacific Crest Trail runs through those mountains. Take my hat off to the people who hike that thing. That was a dream of mine, but I'm out of shape, and you got to pack too much weight, and I'm already a lot of weight, so. Beautiful out here, guys. Loving it. Refreshing compared to being in Vegas. All right. The Alabama Hills. Dispersed camping all the way around me. You find a spot, pull up next to a rock somewhere, it's yours. And you can see it's just a matter of finding the right spot, guys. It's kind of difficult, and they get taken up pretty quickly, and more people coming out here. Very, very popular. And I can see why. Very pretty, just out above Lone Pine. So I made it into the Alabama Hills. Kind of gnarly. Not gnarly, gnarly in a good way. I did it with a 2-wheel drive. But if it rains, I'm going to be stuck. I got high centered almost at one time, and definitely more for 4-wheelers. But it's doable with a 2-wheel, you just got to be cautious. I'm back behind a little ways. I had some pretty severe dips where I bobbed out the front bumper, but it wasn't too bad. At one point I was going to get high center, and I had to back out of something. But now that I'm looking at it, I might move around the corner here because this looks better. I got a nice looking view if I come right here. Look around to in the fire pit, which I ain't got no firewood. But this is Alabama Hills, about 3 miles above the town of Lone Pine. I think it was 395. It's free dispersed camping. You can't really beat it. And you can see people drive up all over the place to find a spot. This place is hella spread out. I don't know if I'll pull in this spot. It's more for a bigger group, maybe. They'll get mad if I take a small spot. I might get company in the middle of the night. Actually, I like that rock right there. It's a turnabout, but I could get close to that rock and maybe still turn around.